Garage sales at LEGO conventions had turned into some of the most highly coveted events of the entire weekend. Basically what the garage sale is that any AFOL attendee or anyone who bought the full weekend pass can come and sell at the yard sale if sometimes you have to register in advance or whatever. But basically you can bring any of your unwanted or used or old or brand new LEGO to the garage sale and you can sell it to the other attendees. It's really great for some people who are trying to downsize their collection. Sometimes people get really good deals on stuff and just want to flip it so they can buy more LEGO. A lot of times people get like duplicate gift with purchases, or they have sets they don't need anymore and stuff like that. And it's a really great place to come and sell it, and you get a pretty good value of it. You're selling it from a LEGO fan to a LEGO fan, and they're a ton of fun. If you guys have never been to a yard sale before, I'd say like my biggest recommendation for you guys would obviously to bring a bag, kind of know your prices or roughly what you want. Like it was very helpful to know if there's certain things you're looking out for, what the value on Bricklink is. A lot of times you're able to get sets or parts or minifigures, whatever they are, for Bricklink value or even less because people are just trying to get rid of them, which is a huge bonus. So kind of know what you're going in looking for, but also have no expectations because the yard sale has always blown mine away. I often go in with no expectation, no budget, just kind of like an idea of maybe some things I'm looking for or some things that I like to get. And I think that's pretty well reflected here in what I'm about to show you. This past BrickWorld Chicago 2024, of course, was no exception. They had the yard sale there, and the yard sale, as I mentioned, is one of the most coveted events of the year. This year they changed it up a little because in 2023 it was a little chaotic getting thousands of people into the room all at once to try and buy things from the yard sale. So what they did this year was they actually broke it down into different groups. Every 15 minutes they admitted 200 more people into the yard sale. I do have to say it worked out pretty well from my perspective. I got admitted at 8:15, which wasn't too bad. I still got lots of really great stuff, and overall it was a very good experience. Unfortunately, I didn't film much of this experience because when you're in the garage sale, you're kind of focused on buying LEGO. That's what I was doing. I wasn't going around filming all the different deals and stuff like that, but it was still pretty cool to see everything they have there, and I will try and include as much footage as possible in this video. That being said, the main purpose of this video is I really wanted to show you guys what I picked up from the yard sale this year. I showed a lot of this in my LEGO haul as well, but I didn't get too in-depth into the stories and like the prices behind everything, so I wanted to do that in this video. I picked up this entire bag right here. I filled this tote bag, which was awesome. Last year I forgot to bring a tote bag and I was carrying around sets and it was a disaster, but this year I did remember, so I'm very, very excited about it. So everything here is actually from the official garage sale on Saturday night, but there was an impromptu illegal garage sale that popped up on Friday night where I did pick up a few things, but nothing too crazy. So for starters, the first thing I did pick up here was this LEGO vintage taxi. This one is $405.32. I actually picked this one up from Firebird Bricks. I paid 26 American dollars, which honestly by the time it converted to Canadian and charged me a PayPal fee because I spent Canadian money, sent it to America, friends and family, it ended up costing me like $41 Canadian, which is a bit higher than I was going to spend on it, but it is such a cool set, so I am still glad that I got it. From somebody else, I also got these 4 LEGO minifigures. I believe I paid $10 for all of them, which is really cool. These 2 on each end I just got because I thought they looked cool. I'm not even sure which theme they are. I'll have to do some research. I just thought they look cool. And then obviously we have a Spider-Man and a Superman minifigure. I think I might have a Spider-Man in my collection, but I don't think I have a Superman anywhere, so I figured might as well grab these ones. You guys know I'm not like a huge superhero fan or anything like that, but sometimes it is cool to have some of the really like key figures or the marquee figures from certain themes, so I figured because they were a really good price and I got all 4 of them for $10, why not? And finally, the last thing that I picked up from the yard sale, the pre-yard sale, was just a few more LEGO minifigures here. I actually had to pick these ones up the next day because I had no more cash and I didn't want to incur more PayPal fees, but there's these ones here. This is the pirate. This one is from like the LEGO house set, which is really cool. Again, I don't think I have this exact iteration of the pirate in my collection, so I picked it up. Looks like we have this minifigure here, and then last but not least, I got this Coca-Cola minifigure as well. I got all 3 of these minifigures for $20. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Alright, now let's dive into the things that I actually got from the yard sale, and let's just see if I'm able to get my prices right. So I remember the last thing that I was buying on my way out the door was actually these 2 LEGO sets. So I think I have this set, and I don't remember if this set was damaged or if I damaged it when I got it, but basically the first one here is the Chinese New Year's, the LEGO Year of the Rabbit, as well as this LEGO gift with purchase, which is a 12-in-1 build, and you could build a bunch of different summer things on the back. The seller here actually had both of these listed for $5, and he was just trying to get rid of everything by the end of the garage sale, so he gave both of these to me for $5, which is a pretty good deal. Like, I think I already have this one, but I don't know if I have this one yet, and for $5 I wasn't passing it up. This one I'm really excited about here. This is a LEGO City crane. It is the crawler crane to be specific, in a set number 7632. This is a LEGO City set. I used to have a bunch of the constructions that LEGO City sets from back in the day. This one is one that I didn't have. It's 100% complete. All the stickers and minifigures are included. They had it listed for $75. I actually got it for $60. I was trying to get a cargo go plain with it for a $150 combo deal. However, I was out of cash, and unfortunately they didn't accept PayPal or anything like that. They only wanted cash, and I didn't want to go to the ATM and spend $10 withdrawing some American money from my account. So I used the little bit of cash that I had left to buy this for $60, and I'm pretty excited about it. Like, I think it's a pretty good deal. And after last BrickWorld, where I bought the big, you know, Lego City crane, I feel like these would go hand in hand with each other. All right, what else is in here? This one here looks like the Legos boat. You guys can see that a little bit better here. This is the Lego system set, which is 6429. Looks like all the pieces in this one are complete. I don't even remember buying this one, if I'm going to be completely honest, but the price on it was $10, so honestly not a bad deal. Can't really complain, and it's a floating Lego boat by the looks of it. So we'll have to maybe test it out and see if it floats. These next two things I'm really excited about. These are actually Citizen Brick minifigures here. These are the Citizen Brick Squid Games minifigure, or Game of Squids. I haven't been a huge follower of the show, but I did watch a couple of the episodes, but more just skimmed through them because I had a hard time watching it in the other language there, but I'm still very familiar with the show, which is really cool. So I know that this is the main character here, and then these are all like the henchmen kind of thing that walk around. Again, apologies, I don't know the official names, but these are two really cool Lego minifigures that I'm super excited about. You guys know I'm a huge fan of custom printed products, and there was a bunch of people there that actually had like Citizen Brick minifigures and stuff like that, or other parts as well. So I got both of these for $30, which I was pretty hyped about. I think that was a pretty good deal. All right, next up here, let's take a look at more of the sets that I got. This one I'm really excited about. This one here is the Lego Systems Plane, which is set 6615. This one is, I don't know what year this one came out, but I did get this one for only $10, which is a really good deal. In fact, the guy wanted it. I offered him 10. The guy wouldn't take 10, so I walked away and came back half an hour later, and he was still selling it. And I was like, hey, is it close enough to the end now to get it for 10? I don't know why I wouldn't pay 12 for it, but I paid 10, and I'm pretty happy with that deal. Ooh, I've got a little bag of something here. I don't remember what is included in this one. Ah, yes I do. This is a Classic Space Lego minifigure here. This is the yellow Classic Spaceman. I couldn't remember if I had this one in my Lego collection already. I've got a bunch of the other Classic Space ones, but this one was in really good condition. It's used, but it's still in good shape, and it's got the gold printing on the torso there. And now with all the other Classic Space Lego minifigures being released in all the different colors, I want to make sure I'm getting one of every color, because I actually want to buy another copy of the Everyone is Awesome set to align all of the space minifigures on it, because I think that would look really cool. And again, I just couldn't remember if I had this in my collection, and it was a very good price, so I went ahead and picked it up. All right, let's get this big box out of the way here. This one is really cool, and again, I don't think the box was damaged when I bought it, but I have definitely damaged the box. This one I think I got for I think I got this for $20 or $25 or something like that. But this right here is the Lego City Horse Transporter, which is 60327. I actually thought it was a bit of an older set, but I realized the 60 is not that old. The copyright on this one is just 2022, so this one might even still be on the market or whatever. Maybe it's not, but I know I don't have it, and I wanted to add it to the collection, so I love the horse carrier there and the horse as well. And again, I think I paid $20 for this, so not a bad deal at all. From the first item I showed you, and actually the last vendor, he had two of these Lego VIP coasters here. He only had two of them from the pack left. He had both of them listed for $5, which is not a good deal if you only get two coasters, $2.50 each. Like, this was a VIP promo or something like that, but I picked it up when I was buying the other two things for $5, and he's like, here, that's your gift with purchase. So hey, I'll take some free Lego. All right, let's see what else is in there. Okay, I got this collectible Lego minifigure here. I must not have this one in the collection, or I wouldn't have bought it, or maybe I do and I'm just got too caught up in the moment. But it is the Lego P, which is a pretty fun one there. So I'll just quickly take it out of the stand. Again, I can't remember if I got this one or not. I feel like I must not if I went ahead and bought it, but ooh, it's very dusty. Okay, I'm gonna give that a wash. It's not in good condition, but it's still a good Lego minifigure, so happy to include that one. I got some vintage sets as well, which I'm very excited about, so let me pull them out here. These are all from one gentleman. The bag is really dwindling there, but I got a few different ones here. The first one here, set number 6596. He had $12 listed on that one, but I know I got a bundle deal for all of them. The next one here was this Lego City Police vehicle. I don't even have the set number on it because it is not listed, but it is just this vehicle, which is for $5. I think it was listed at. Not a bad price. Always can include that in the Lego collection. This one here I was actually really hyped about. This one is like a space plane here. Again, I don't know the set number, but he had this one listed for only $12, which is a really good deal. So I feel like I probably paid $25 for everything based on how I was wheeling and dealing there. Because I also got this set here, which is another Lego boat. This one is 6540, and the price on this one was actually listed at $8. But like I said, I feel like with all the wheeling and dealing I was doing, I probably paid $20 to $25 for all four of these sets, which is a pretty good deal. So very excited. I'll probably disassemble these sets, wash them up, and then get them rebuilt because they don't have instructions or anything like that. So very neat. All right, I also got this Lego boat as well. I think think this is from one of the other vendors that I purchased from in the past. This one here is for 002, the Riptide Racer. This one again listed for $10, so I probably paid roughly that because it's a fair price. So this is a cool one as well. I love buying as many Lego boats as I can, especially some of the older vintage ones, which is always a lot of fun. So excited to add this one here. And I'm not done yet. They keep going. This one, these were really cool. I was excited about these ones. So these are some Lego Friends sets. Two different ones here. This one is 41749. The newsroom van is actually what it's called. I can't remember the price on this one, but maybe $10, $15 or something like that. All of these were very, very reasonably priced, and I don't have them, and I do like Friends sets. I think they're good, especially when they're in pretty good shape like this and condition, so went ahead and picked that one up. Also picked up this one here, which is 41752. It is the Lego Friends rescue plane, or like the seaplane. Again, all the pieces are included here, so it looks like it's in pretty good condition. And you guys know I've made videos in the past, especially about seaplanes, and I haven't done one of those in a few years, and I've got a few new seaplanes since then, so these ones are both really fun to add to the collection as well. And there's still a few more things coming out of here, don't you worry, guys. This one here is a bag of red Lego bricks. Why do I need a bag of red Lego bricks, you might ask? Because I could see that it had a Lightning McQueen on the inside. I don't know what other bricks are included in here, or if it's even worth the $5, but I don't have a Lightning McQueen in my collection, so I figured for $5 I'm getting the figure, but also all these other parts as well, which makes it a pretty good deal. Yeah, if I hadn't seen the Lightning McQueen, I wouldn't even look at this twice, but I was still pretty happy with that. This next thing I'll probably have to make a whole separate video on, because I made one last year and you guys loved it, but it is this Lego misprint from the Galaxy Explorer set, which is this one right up here. This is the 2x4 tile, which is actually completely misprinted on it. I bought this one from JB Brickworks. Really cool. He included this custom little stand for it as well. You guys can see the misprint on that one. It's a pretty cool one because I'll show it in more detail in another video, but you can just see how bad the printing is on it. And he put it in this really nice display case, which makes me only want to buy it more. This is a pretty cool one. I definitely overpaid for this. I feel like I paid a very fair price. He was asking a fair price, but I definitely overpaid considering it is just a 2x4 tile, but I'm happy to do it because it's really, really cool. So again, I'll make a separate video on that as well. And not too much more is included here. Second last thing was another collectible Lego minifigure. Again, I don't even remember the price on this one, but this is the Lord Business, the golf version here. I don't think I have this one in my collection, or at least I don't remember owning it in my collection, and it's a cool figure even if I do. So that's why I went ahead and bought it. So I'll just add that one here to the collection. And finally, the last thing that I bought at the Lego yard sale is this Lego Brick Loot kit. This is one I don't have. This is the Polaroid camera. When I went to the Brick Loot store last year, I don't remember seeing this one on the display shelf, or I probably would have picked it up, but it's the instant camera, which is pretty cool. It was actually designed by Parker Crex, which is really fun. I think I paid like $10 for this or something like that. In fact, the guy wouldn't really budge on the price. I didn't want it that bad, so I walked away, and he actually chased me down to buy it. So very happy that I ended up getting this one. It'll be really, really fun to build, and I'll put it right next to the other Polaroid camera maybe. So in conclusion, I feel like I didn't go too crazy or too stupid on what I bought at the yard sale. Like, I went with 399 American dollars. I probably spent like 70 by the time I got to the yard sale, and I think I left with 30. So I spent about 300 American on all of the things here, not including the JB thing or this car because I had to pay for those with PayPal. But other than that, I didn't go too crazy. I don't even remember what I spent last year, but yeah, I'm very, very happy with all my purchases. I feel like the sets I bought make sense for me. I feel like they're actually going to be ones that I build. I didn't buy anything that was just useless or just because it was a good deal or something like that. Like, I am planning on building and just playing all these sets, so it's going to be awesome. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. You'll have to let me know down in the comments below if you guys want any more like tips or tricks or suggestions for the Lego yard sale or anything like that. As I mentioned, like, the Lego yard sale can be a really crazy time, but my biggest suggestion, of course, for everyone is just to go in and enjoy it. Like, kind of have an idea of what your plan is, and of course, don't forget to negotiate. Everything there, unless they say no, it's firm. Like, everything there is negotiable. Everything here, I pretty much negotiated for. Like, any of the things that have a price tag on it, I've already said I never paid full price for it because everybody's just trying to sell their Lego. Nobody's really trying to make like all this money. They just want to sell their Lego so they can buy more, because you're buying Lego from Lego fans and they're selling them to Lego fans. So it's kind of a win-win. But yeah, as I said, definitely one of my favorite parts of the Lego convention. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course, subscribe. And if you guys want to see more Lego yard sale content, we should all tell Mark that next year we want 2 garage sales at BrickWorld. Comment that down below if you want 2 garage sales. I know I do, and I will be pushing for that next year. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all here in the next video.